You've been to court before on a driving while intoxicated with a child in your vehicle. So obviously you have an alcohol problem and you are one of those people who cannot drink alcohol whatsoever. If you continue this vein, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up either killing somebody or you're going to end up in prison. And no amount of children that you have to take care of is going to stop you from going to prison. Do you understand?
I am.
24 CR 008861, State of Texas versus Ruth Marisol Trevino. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Salem.
Defense.
Grant Hardy for the defendant.
And are you Ruth Marisol Trevino?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you able to confer with immigration attorney?
I was not, Judge. She conferred with an immigration attorney outside of my presence.
All right. Ms. Trevino, did you have an opportunity to speak with an immigration attorney?
Yes, I have.
And did you speak to them about the consequences of entering a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you speak to them concerning the implications this plea will have on your immigration status?
Yes, I'm very much aware.
All right. Do you understand that you could possibly be deported and not allowed reentry?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you aware that you could possibly be denied naturalization?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I do.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision, and there's to be ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, I understand.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition, 120 hours of community service restitution, the DWI intervention program, and VIP live. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, I understand.
Counsel, you need to sign. Oh, then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
That I'm guilty.
State, and you're pleading guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
State, any evidence?
Attachments, Your Honor.
You may be excused. Did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, she has 3 children and she's 7 months pregnant. She has not had a drop of alcohol since this incident. And she frankly she explains to me she's very eager to get help in dealing with her alcohol problem. So we would ask that the court honor the agreement and put her on probation as agreed.
All right. So I'll give her a choice. She can do 10 days at the Bexar County Jail, or she can do 30 days on GPS.
30 days in GPS.
Are you employed?
No, ma'am.
All right. That's going to be full GPS for 30 days. And I'll ask that the fees be waived. So the court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years, $2,000 fine, probated, ignition interlock for half the term, 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Full GPS for 30 days, waive fees in lieu of 10 days at the Bexar County Jail. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation out of custody, field visits, 1 time per month for 6 months, 120 sober meetings in 120 days. When's the last time you had employment?
About 8 years.
All right. How do you support yourself?
My husband.
Okay.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband's the one that works, and I stay at home with my kids.
All right. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And probation, I'm not requiring her to be employed since she's married and she's a stay-at-home mom, but I'm not allowing her to supplement any of the income by being a home health care provider or working with minors. The DWI intervention course, Victim Impact Panel Live, DWI education. Probation, is there anything else? Yes, 1 per month for 6 months.
There's one matter I'd like to address, Judge.
Yeah. Yes.
With respect to the GPS, Judge, does the court have any objection to her going to doctor's appointment? She is.
Yeah,
after
she
all,
can go to
pregnant.
doctor's appointments.
Great.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, we can go off the record. Obviously, you have an alcohol problem, and you are one of those people who cannot drink alcohol whatsoever. If you continue this vein, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up either killing somebody or you're going to end up in prison. And no amount of children that you have to take care of is going to stop you from going to prison. Do you understand?
I understand.
You've been to court before on a driving while intoxicated with a child in your vehicle. So if you don't want to get clean and sober for yourself, do it for your children. Because what would end up happening is if you end up going to prison, I could be wrong, but usually guys don't wait for women when they go to prison. Women will usually wait for guys when they go to prison. And you're going to end up in a situation where it's going to be like hand that rocks the cradle. When you come back, somebody else is going to be taking care of your children and calling them mom. You understand?
I do.
So you had better get serious about your sobriety. All right? All right. Good luck to you. I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Jeffrey A. Adames who was placed on community supervision for the offense of assault, family choking, strangulation on February 23rd, 2022 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State.
Violated condition number 28 on or about the first day of May 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jeffrey A. Adames, did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Lifetime Recovery Substance Abuse Treatment Facility, and that the defendant prematurely departed the program without permission in violation of condition number 28.
So much. And Bashan, he's going on 28.
Thank you.
To that, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
State.
And the state would waive and abandon the further allegations.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of 28, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 5 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of 28?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any objections to the waivers of the other allegations in the motion?
No, Judge.
All right. Is there a recommendation?
Yes,
Recommendation and the agreement of the parties should Your Honor choose to accept it is to deny the motion and alter and amend the defendant's conditions for SATIF with aftercare and have the defendant complete that drug treatment.
All right, is that the recommendation?
Yes, my understanding is that it was held in abeyance if he didn't comply, and that he is agreeable to it and wants that treatment, Judge.
All right, probation?
Yes, Your Honor. The recommendation would be for static with the aftercare, and if he does not want to do that, I recommend revocation.
All right, you'll raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Jeffrey Allen Adamas.
All right, why did you leave Lifetime Recovery?
My father was diagnosed with brain cancer. I had to help because I get disability retirement. So he was going to lose his house. So I decided to, my two brothers weren't working. So I decided to leave so I can use my disability retirement to help him out with his, till he had the surgery. And then when he went to recovery in Universal City, he started the recovery. My brothers got a job, so I was able to leave. And I was working on trying to get some money so I could turn myself in, which I did in the 13th of last month.
Yeah, why don't you pick up the phone and call probation and say, my father has cancer and I need to help him?
I freaked out. I mean, I was just, I was just real distressed. I mean,
No, how old are you?
I'm 50 years old.
No, it's easy to pick up the phone and say, my father has cancer. I need to go help them. And then if probation would have said, no, you can't do that, then you know what would have ended up happening? I would have got an email from probation and they would have sent it to me and said, his father is ill. He would like to go be with his father. And then you know what I would have said? Have him come in and we would have discussed it. And maybe I would have let you take care of issues with your father. You are on probation. Probation is a contract. So even though your attorney, the state and probation is saying SATA, I could still say I'm sending you to prison for 5 years.
I understand.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So now what has happened? You're still in the same situation you are. Now you're starting all over. When Lifetime Recovery, you probably would have been finished with it by now. Now, instead, if I follow this agreement, you're going to be in custody and wait for transfer to SATA. All because you don't pick up the phone and call anybody. And Lifetime Recovery and all of these treatment programs are supposed to teach you how to deal with your problems. And dealing with your problems are not supposed to be, I'm not going to follow the rules. I'm going to throw my hands up. What if I had a problem and I said, in the middle of this, I have a problem and I just leave. I don't tell you guys anything. And everybody just sitting around here like, what happened to the judge? What's going on? If someone had called me right now with an emergency, if my mom or somebody would call and say, it's an emergency, we need you back home. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, everyone, excuse me for a moment. I'm going to get on the phone. I'm going to call the powers that be and say, I need a judge. I have to leave. I'm going to tell everybody here, everyone, I'm sorry. I need to leave. I need to get a flight. I need to work on that and go home. I'm not just going to leave. And then everybody's like, what do we do now? And in your case, when you just drop off the face of the earth, you know what the what do we do now is? File a motion to revoke. All right. How much longer did he have in Lifetime Recovery? Will Lifetime Recovery accept him back or no?
Your Honor, that would be something I have to research.
All right. So this is what I'll do. If you want, I will sentence you to prison for 2 years, or I will send you to SATA. And if Lifetime Recovery will accept you back, then it'll be Lifetime Recovery if they accept him back. If they won't, he'll go to SATA.
At this point, I really don't think Lifetime Recovery would be the best option. I think we would need something a little more structured.
All right. So it will be SATA. So you can go to prison for 2 years, or either you can go to SATA. Which would you prefer?
Thanks, ma'am.
All right. I'll deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions.
Yeah.
to include SATIF, followed by aftercare. And I'm going to want the UA hotline upon release. And that's to be until further notice. Is there anything else you need from the court so that I won't see you back up here again with the motion to revoke? Probation, is there anything else he needs? All right, good luck to you.